Hi guys, today we're making taco soup. It's a family favorite, it's easy, and it's quick for those busy nights. For this recipe, you're gonna need a pound of ground meat. I use ground turkey, the 85-15%. And you will also need taco seasoning. I use mild and ranch dressing mix. I tend to get the Hidden Valley Ranch version, but it's quarantine time, so you can't get what you want all the time. Anyway, you will need 2 cans of whole kernel corn drained, 1 can of black beans washed and drained, 1 can of pinto beans, 1 can of kidney beans, 1 large can of diced tomatoes, and a can of Rotel tomatoes with green chilies. I prefer the mild. You use whichever heat you would like. You're gonna place Fritos in the bottom of your bowl and top it with your favorite toppings such as sour cream, cheddar, cheese, green onions, or chunky salsa, or what have you. Okay, so we're gonna get started with just browning the ground meat. Now I use ground turkey, and we don't really use a lot of meat. We're only going to use half of this in the recipe, as you'll see as we go along. But that again is your preference. We try not to eat a whole lot of meat all the time. And so right now I'm just showing you that I just have to rinse the top of my cans. I've been doing that for a very long time. And I like to dry them off before I start to open them up. You guys, this is the most involved thing that we're doing here with this recipe is browning the meat and opening those cans. Everything else is gravy. I mean, super easy. So at this particular point in time, I am just draining my corn, and that is 2 cans of the corn. And then we're going to go ahead and rinse those black beans really well. Okay, so they're drained, they're rinsed, and they're ready to go. Now my ground turkey was frozen, so I'm having to patiently deal with letting it thaw, like steaming it, kind of thawing it and cooking it kind of at the same time. So just letting that top sit on it and get it ready to go. And there we go, just going ahead and stirring that and getting that all the way done. All right, so at this point, as we assemble everything, as you've noticed, everything will be cooked as we're already putting things in for the taco soup. Everything is already done. The main thing you're doing is heating everything up. And so now I'm putting in the 2 cans of corn. I'm putting in the drained black beans. I'm putting in the pinto beans as well as the kidney beans. I'm putting in the diced tomatoes and the Rotel tomatoes. We're putting in an entire packet of taco seasoning, whatever type of heat you want, or the mild, and the ranch dressing mix. This is where all that seasoning comes in. Those 2 packets, they are the seasoning for this recipe. And just stir it all together really well. Now, as I mentioned before, I'm not going to use the whole pound of meat in this particular recipe. You can, as a matter of fact, the original recipe called for 2 pounds of meat, but we just try not to eat all that meat when you don't have to have it. This soup tastes really good without a lot of meat. And so I put half of a pound in this recipe. Really, we tend to double this recipe anyway and just get our super big pot and double everything that I'm telling you about. But at any rate, you stir all that in and cover it. Put your stove on like medium heat. I put it on 5, and you just let it simmer for about 15-20 minutes. You're gonna stir it along the way, as you see that I'm doing here, so that it doesn't stick at the bottom of your pot. And so just let it come up to a simmer, boil a little, as you see right there, and just stir it along the way. In about 15-20 minutes, just basically heating it through, and you have got yourself some taco soup. Delicious taco soup. Quick, easy for those busy nights or busy days, and you need something quick and tasty. And also, it's awesome for freezing. Awesome for freezing. And so when you get ready to put it together, you're going to put your Fritos in the bowl, in the bottom of the bowl, and then you're going to get your however much soup you want. If you want more liquid, or if you want it drier, to your preference. Put some cheese on there, a little more cheese on there, and then you're going to put your sour cream. I'm a sour cream lover now. A lot of people don't like these things, but you just make it what you want, what you like. I love lots of sour cream. I mean, like lots of it. It'll just come off with a spoon. But anyway, I like lots of sour cream. I like for my taco soup to look white looking anyway. But anyway, there you go, taco soup. I hope you all enjoy it. You can't go wrong with taco soup. Chips on the top, chips on the bottom. Creamy, soupy, doesn't matter. Just give it a try. Hope you like it.